Yellow. X-Pac bless and many, many yellows on this Sunday evening, day of Lort. And by Lort, I, of course, mean Lorne Armstrong. How's everyone doing this Sunday? Should have been dead on Sunday. So, as we left off last week, Lorne was very mad. Lorne was very upset. Here, I'm going to read to you. I think this is important. Okay? I think this is important for context, of course. I'm sure Heelborn will put this in there. These are all of the text messages between the end of the call that Heelborn just put out and this one, okay? These are all the text messages. Yeah, my mic's garbage, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can hear me. So, these are all the text messages, okay? I'm gonna read them all. This might take a while. Okay, so Lorne says, I'm working in Madison today. And then later on he says, I'm home. That's it. Those are all the text messages between the two calls. And I think it's very, very important that everyone knows this going in. It'll all make sense soon enough. With that being said, I guess we'll just get into it. Oh, maybe we won't. Okay, there we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Alright, actually, hold on. Before we start, I would do we'll just do ones and twos in the chats instead of a poll. Does everyone think that, one, Lorne will address what was said yesterday and ask if she fucked Will, okay? Two, yeah, hold on, I'll turn the music down a little bit. I have to get to, like, nothing on YouTube. Hopefully that's better. Two, he's going to berate her into a relationship. We're just talking about the opening minutes here. Or 87, he's going to act like nothing happened. Let's find out.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
That's good.
It's crazy, right? It's crazy that...
Are you crying?
No.
I just can't imagine screaming at someone like he did and being upset about her choices, which she's made very clear that they're not together. But just acting like none of it happened is just bizarre to me. Kick.
How was work?
It was alright. It was work. Same old with her.
Why?
She's just irritating.
Why?
Because she gets in the way.
How?
Nothing happened,
She
guys.
watches videos and tries to tell you how things are done on the video. That's why she can't keep anybody.
So, okay. I know I'm already firing in here, but let me ask y'all something. If you were in Lorne's position, let's just say that you're not an abusive piece of shit, okay? But let's say that you are a rational human being and you don't agree with your girlfriend's work and she says she's going to go fuck other guy that you don't like. Are you going to try and win her back? One, are you gonna not talk to her again? Two, three, are you gonna do what Lorne's doing right now? I would love to know if anyone would actually try this genuinely try this attempt here, because this is rough.
First of all,
I want you.
I want you.
He's so pathetically fucking disgusting in it.
Thanks, Amy. That was one of my favorite lines. Outside of "smell you later's," talk to you never. Um, the pathetically fucking disgusting in it was fantastic. So anyways, I just can't. Thank you, Amy. I just can't imagine pretending like none of that happened.
I don't understand.
She watches videos of how to do things.
About the same.
Videos that she watches of how to do things.
Disgusting in it, disgusted in it. I think he said both.
The videos that she watches of how to do things are done on new houses. She doesn't have a new house. Her house is well over 100 years old.
Okay, so
She tells you that you are wrong.
Yeah. She tells everybody they're wrong. She even told no that he was wrong
thank God.
when he was digging a ditch for her.
Okay, so basically, this woman goes on YouTube and gets kind of, an idea. Hey, Jason Spears, gets an idea of what's supposed to happen during this construction thing, and Lauren's like, no, it's not right. I know what's right, and we've all seen his sorry, let me correct myself. We've all seen his trailer. So you tell me if he knows what he's doing, because based on what I've seen and the petty work, I don't think he has.
He's been doing it for 50 some odd years.
First of all, I want you.
I finally tried moonshine
She's like,
and
yeah, with
completely
everyone.
loved it. It puts hairs on my tits.
Yeah. Amazing. But her apartment buildings are coming along, though. She's getting there.
So you work tomorrow?
No, she just needed me today.
Sorry, Lauren's burned phone. I stepped away for a second.
No, I gotta.
The hell? Thank you. I finally tried moonshine. Completely loved it. It put hairs on my tits. It does, it does. And I think someone already wrote it, but that's attractive. Thank you again.
Probably buy a new computer tomorrow.
You sound tired. I'll let you get rest.
I'm alright.
It's 3 minutes, and she's like, I gotta go. It's figure of speech.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably gonna buy a new computer tomorrow.
Why now?
Because mine's Windows 7, and that's why I was having such a hard time last night, because it's old, and of course when I went back to Mom's,
I do believe the sheetrock talk pays off in this one, guys. We're in a long haul here, so.
still had to click something to download something else.
Hey, I gotta click it.
I don't know how long it took. I wasn't gonna wait around. Before I left, when I left, it was like 2 out of 8 that I had left to download, and then something happened and didn't wind up doing something right. And the guy that was putting the monitor on for me, he had remote access to my computer, so he could do what he needed to do
Cool.
to get the monitor on it.
Okay, cool.
He called me tonight.
Windows 87. Fuck yeah. Just crashes, blue
He
screens.
was
all
asking me
the time.
about that, about what was going on, and if it went on, and all that. And I said, I have no idea if it did or not. I was going to call you guys and ask you if it was working right. And then,
This is amazing.
I told him my battery power in my computer it's not strong like it used to be.
Some batteries work. How old is that computer? Let's just say it's when he got out the first time. It's still what? 5 years old? Something like that? Man, I don't even know anymore. I'm all fucked on the timeline. It's older, and for if it's a laptop, I'd be shocked if the battery wasn't just shit out completely at this point.
I had it plugged in for a long time.
10 years since he got out, or 10 years since he was arrested? That's I think he got a computer. I started thinking about this the other day. I think he got a computer when he, because why would he be talking about the battery if it's a desktop? I think he got a laptop when he got out and was talking with Ramona.
I had it
Maybe I'm
plugged in
wrong.
for a long time. When I went to
Could be wrong.
to Mom's this morning to check it out. It only read 14%.
This
So I
isn't
need
boring,
the
guys. This
battery
is
for it.
quality time. Okay.
He said, "Yeah, that's probably why it took so long downloading that, and it's a Windows 7. That's an
Ah.
old version."
Geek Squad Lauren.
So much that probably the battery probably costs more than a new computer costs. He said, "Yeah, it probably does."
Probably does.
So he recommended to me that I get a new computer.
Exactly, Codfisher.
Just taking a long time on that one,
It took a long time to get this computer back.
which sucks because I really like that computer too.
That's right, Zach. It is our time. Our time.
So
This is Amy. This is what he would consider quality time. This or
we'll see what they have.
when she's never speaks, like when she doesn't have Will's phone, and she's in silence and he's just talking to himself. That's quality time.
We'll
George
see what they have
Glass.
over Walmart in the morning. Over Renison did. I called about another one before
God,
at Renner Center. He said something about a fairly nice one that he had there. So I might check that one out too.
wow.
You pay for a new one.
NCA. I would think that if you did
Good
that,
money.
the computer's casing would be gone and replaced with sheetrock or chipboard or something.
I've got the money right now to go and buy a new one if I want to. They've got them in Walmart for like $300. Enough. I've got enough.
So 300.
Well, I see some in Walmart. 200 and something, and 300 and something, and 400 and something.
All Might, there's no way he types that fast. It's like maybe 10. I mean, well, maybe you haven't, and I don't blame you, but if you've heard him read Taken Abroad, I would assume he types as fast as he reads his own words.
But at Renner Center, I can pay weekly and for like $22 a week. And then
Renaissance.
if I have it paid off in 4 months' time, then I won't be charged any extra than what it costs and what the actual cost is. So I might do that because of where I'm trying to get insurance for the business and your ring and
Yes,
mom.
Patrick, absolutely.
Well, that's a great
yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Is it, Robot?
Yeah. Then Alan just called me tonight.
Ugh.
He said some guy that he's helping to move a house onto a foundation. First of all, it's an old house, and the guy has been.
I want you.
Thought I had too long.
I love you heal/blank/reborn. Thanks for the content, homie. Will is a cuck, but GG can throw hands.
Thanks, Gorilla-Face Gwen. Much appreciated. You know, I think Will's just kind of misunderstood, you know, but he was just very devoted to a very very stupid woman, a very crazy woman. But yeah, GG can throw. He doesn't fuck around. I believe he said he pushed Debbie down some stairs.
Banister like the one that's over the teardown house.
Thank you again.
I
Thank
mean,
you,
that guy's
thank you.
in bad shape, and the one that we have at the teardown house is in good shape.
Oh wow, Lauren, you don't say.
Especially for over 100 years old. So Alan told that guy about it, so that guy might be interested in that.
What, the album
So,
on a
I'll have to
finder's
wait
fee or
and see.
some shit?
He's interested in more stuff.
Peanut.
So he wants to go over and help too, because he wants to see more of the stuff that's over there.
I would say you're right, Lauren's Missing Toenail, but I was wondering if there's a term called a tear up trailer. Is that a thing?
So might go over. Elton might go over on Saturday. I don't know. They don't know yet. They gotta see what the wives got going on.
I mean, his
Elton's got a wife.
his trailer looks like a patch quilt or something. It's so weird.
So, I said Elton has a wife and has a girlfriend. They have to check out with the
For sure, George.
with their ladies what they have planned.
This is how he's gonna win her back, everyone.
For the
I
weekend.
mean, aren't you convinced? Wouldn't you want to take him back now?
Okay.
But then Friday they're gonna come in. 25 megabytes is what I was supposed to get hooked up for a speed here.
See?
But they don't know that they can do that yet because they have to do some engineering to it, and so they're gonna come on Friday to try to hook up 15 megabytes for now.
15 megabytes? Seems awfully low. My house is going for 25 megabytes per hour. Weren't my false. Here's the thing, and this is all headcanon, because I don't actually know. I would think that because Lauren has no money, what can the guy do? I mean, he could sue him, I guess, take him to civil, but Lauren doesn't have anything, so I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of, or the guy just didn't think it was worth the effort, you know. One of the two things. The end game eel is internet. I don't know. You know how he gets like this with everyone, you know. It's, oh my god, this computer. He wants his money from YouTube. That is one of them. He's gonna go after the people on YouTube. He's going to sue everyone that he possibly can. He wants to make videos again, though he can't. And then I really don't know. Like I guess because his aunt was moving out of town and he would have to do his own applications at that point, so he would need the internet for that at the very least. That would be my guess. Amy, the weird thing about his cooking show, I know he said it in court that he wanted to do his cooking show, but when he's talking to the robot, he says that was all Ramona's ideas and it was stupid. He just wants to sing online. He just wants to do his Desperado covers and have panties drop, because apparently that's the panty dropping song. So drop them panties, boo.
15.
Yeah.
Your man
Supposed
and
to,
your fan.
supposed to be 25.
They are going
But
to
they
do
have to-
what?
They were supposed
Yeah,
to
he
do
can't.
25,
He can't watch
but
porn.
they have to do some engineering. The engineer has to do.
Lucas, I believe he was allowed to at some point. I don't know what the ruling is on that. I don't know if it was a limited time offer or what, but he was on YouTube.
The engineer has to do some stuff.
Engineering.
Yeah, the engineer has to do some stuff to get it so it'll support 25 megs. So they're gonna try to hook up 15 for now.
Right,
So
Zach?
at least I'll be
What a
able to
poor
have the
big
internet
guy.
here.
He doesn't watch porn anyways. I think we're gonna start smoking here.
So there you go.
So I don't know that they took his actual computer, but they did take away his internet rights due to the eBay fiasco.
What did you do today?
But he got it back eventually.
Rested for the most part.
You alright?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
It's a good reason to do it, Blue Boy. Just some background noise.
Hello.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay, thought you lost signal.
No.
He's trying so hard. He's trying so hard.
How come you were so tired?
Oh, here we
Rested
go.
all day.
The guy.
You feeling alright?
Now, I don't want to criticize screen names here, but guy, you should have a B apostrophe in front of that. I mean, you should be the big guy.
Yeah, I'm great.
Just a suggestion, of course.
Good.
Just up late, that's all.
You know, you're right, doo-doo-doo-doo. The
Oh,
internet speed should get the robot going.
I'd ask why you're up late, but it don't matter. You're always up late.
Oh, boy.
Pardon.
What time did you go to bed?
Oh, here we go with bedtime check-in.
I think it was like 4 or 5.
Oh. I sent you a question mark at 3 o'clock.
Oh, yes, sorry. There was also a text of a question mark, people that weren't here. I'll read it again. Basically, Lauren said, I'm working today and I'm home, and that was the only text messages between the calls, so.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
I was probably busy.
Oh,
Yeah,
You don't-
doing what?
you don't have to, man. I was just messing around with the guy. I was just, everything's a Lauren quote in my mind, so.
My thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon.
He wants to know, but he doesn't want to get mad.
Said whatever.
See, he's all pouty boy now. He's trying. This is like, I think it's he's banging shit now. I think it's this internal struggle he has right now where his gut, his like natural instinct is to yell at her and demand to know what happened last night. But he's trying desperately to be the opposite of what he is, so that Jamie will be like, "Oh, I want to be with you, Warren."
I called you and you didn't answer. Oh well, whatever.
I was sleeping.
Oh well.
The phone was over in the closet. In the window.
Oh okay, oh well.
Oh well.
Oh, Zach, I tried really hard on it. Thank you. I practiced it in the mirror.
Will tried to talk to you last night.
I don't even remember that. But.
I was sleeping.
Did you get a hold of him?
No.
Oh, Will.
I'm not the happiest camper in town right now.
Lauren's not the happiest camper in town. Is a camper in a town?
You are going camping?
Yeah.
I said I'm not the happiest camper in town right now.
Wouldn't it be like the happiest camper in the camping area?
Oh, I thought you were camping. Are you thinking of camping?
It's just a figure of speech.
Nope.
Why not?
He is
It's not time to go
disgusted.
camping yet.
Campground, thank you. Why am I,
Do you
87?
not like camping?
I love camping.
Okay, guys. This is let's get some answers here. Lauren loves camping. When do you think is the last time Lauren went camping? Just give let's say Lauren's age of when he went camping last. We'll do that. I don't know if he gives an answer, but
It's just not time to go yet.
When did you camp last?
Oh, It's been a long time since I had.
He loves it. He loves it.
Haven't really had much of a chance to.
Oh, lately?
Oh, so you don't often then?
Oh, I used to.
After he quit basketball. Yep.
Haven't since I've been out of incarceration.
What?
You said you love it, so I just figured you did it often.
So Lauren's saying that he went camping before incarceration, which would mean that he didn't do it when he was in Nashville. We know that. Unless you count him not having a bed as camping. Is that a good evening? Does that count as camping? You ain't got a bed.
I do love it. I used to do it often. Just haven't for a long time.
Yeah, but when, Lauren? When?
Why?
Just haven't.
I love
Haven't been able to.
If you love doing something, depending on what it is, I guess, wouldn't you do it more often? Like, if I said I loved camping, I would assume that I'd be going at least every summer, or at least trying to. I mean, incarceration was like 10 years ago, right? I don't even know anymore. Like, my sense of time is so shit.
Preoccupied with life.
It's the cheapest drug there is. Yeah, it's the cheapest thing you can do, I guess. Well, maybe. Depends. Do you have a 10?
Okay.
Wait, what? Did you just say an answer?
Okay.
Preoccupied with life.
What?
Just haven't been able to. Preoccupied with life.
I'm preoccupied with life. Haven't been able to camp in over a decade because I'm preoccupied with life. Whatever.
When's the last time you went camping?
Good evening.
With MJ, that's the only time I allowed it. Otherwise, gross.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that is.
That will be almost 2 years ago.
So why is it gross with anybody else, but it's not with her?
I camp in hotels.
So why would it be gross with anybody else, but it's not with her?
Yeah, Jack. It's interesting, right? Like, you can kind of hear it bubbling under the surface. I mean, I think he erupts at some point, but you can already hear the tension and shit. Like, why is it better with her?
The company makes up for the grossness.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so what's the difference?
She just said, dummy.
Difference in what?
What's the difference in the company?
Yeah, she likes glamping or whatever the hell it's called. Right, yo.
She knows what she's doing.
She's a country girl.
And other people don't?
You certainly don't, Lauren. Oh, I just remembered this argument they had once. I'm gonna tell it because I don't know when the hell it's gonna pop up, but it's hilarious. Lauren got in an argument with the robot one day about Maggie Joe's like country girl status, and yeah, spoilers. Everyone, plug your ears if you don't want to hear this. They got in an argument, and Lauren said that he would survive longer than Maggie Joe, a hunter, because she wouldn't have a gun to shoot things with. And it's like, well, she knows how to make snare traps, and she can use a bow. She has a knife, you know, all this stuff. And he's like, I could outlast that silly woman. I just find that hilarious. Like, it's just he's always got to win. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's his version of what he would do in his camp. He's like, I'd eat bugs. I'd eat worms. Okay, well, she would catch rabbit and like, fucking idiot.
A true southern princess.
That's radio.
You know, you pile the fucking bullshit on with that so fucking thick, it's pathetic.
What?
There it is.
You pile the bullshit on her about her so thick it's pathetic.
It's pathetic.
What do you mean?
Jamie, you talk like she's everything in the whole fucking world. The hell is wrong with you?
She's pretty amazing, you have to agree.
I don't have to agree. She hasn't impressed
What's
me at
wrong
all.
with you?
She hasn't impressed me at all.
What's wrong with you?
It's a great question.
Bullshit that you've been doing and saying and the way you're fucking acting.
You asked.
It's irritating me
I
so.
answered.
It's irritating me so fucking bad. It's unbelievable.
You asked. I answered.
No, he loves fishing
Yeah.
now, apparently.
Well, you need to get your head out of her ass.
Get your head out of her ass. I don't think she'd want to be honest with you.
It's cozy up there.
No wonder you and I have had so many problems.
The golden ass. Yeah, it's always somebody else's fault not learning shitty behavior.
Amazes me how you can be real with her, but you can't be
No
real with
blaming
me.
others again.
Can't be real with her.
Amazing how you can be real with her, but you can't be real with
What's
me.
new, right?
Hello, everyone.
No, what's new? What's new, Jamie?
No blaming
Hey,
others
Babs.
again.
Am I blaming others for the way you acted the other night?
Apparently, she has multiple people up her ass, which is amazing. A lot of it's like a bag.
For the way you
what the
acted to
hell's
me
it
last
called?
night? Am I blaming others for that?
Bag of holding or some shit.
Like I acted.
Yeah.
I do remember when Lauren got mad at his own voice. That was pretty funny.
You want so bad to be angry, and here you go. When are you going to start
First of
yelling
all-
and being annoying?
I want you.
I want you.
I love these calls of him mumbling over normal talk. I've had to go for a walk midway listening to him raging. I would love to break his jaw. I'm just 4,000 miles away.
Thanks, Gorilla Face Gwen. Yeah, I mean, I like seeing the cogs turn. I mean, and he's not drinking, so you're not going to get that unreasonable just blah, blah. That just doesn't happen nearly as often because he's not drinking and he's trying to remember things and shit. But yeah, I love listening to him just try and have like normal small talk. He can't even do that right. But just hearing him like try and gaslight and lie and, you know, talk about how he's such a great person or he did this, and this, and then like a week or two later you go, well, what happened about this, and this? And he, oh, I never did that.
First of all,
I want you.
I want you.
It was me reborn. It was me all along reborn. You all bought it. You all bought it hook, line and sinker. Even my family. Even my immediate family bought it.
Thanks, Dinosaur Tornado. That's one of my favorite wrestling things of all time. It was me, Austin. Thanks, sir. Or ma'am, I guess.
Well, telling you, what you fucking did last night, that irritated the fuck out of me because it literally made me feel like I was talking to Winnie and Emma.
I'm not doing anything and you're just over there making yourself pissed off.
I mean, like I said, you know, real quick, you know, he's not drinking, so, you know, the robot is she's dealing with what she's got, you know. There's a point where he just stops trying to get mad, or he'll hang up the phone when he gets mad, and then you don't get any of that. You don't even get that good stuff, and it's like, you know, what can you do?
Yeah, well, got Stacy's email, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Well,
Mentioned using the picture.
I'm a drunk gay.
Mentioned using the picture that I sent you yesterday morning, or the morning before
It's exactly a deal.
that. Mentioned that. Put two or two together. You're trying to threaten me that you'll send her that picture. That's a Winnie and Emma move.
Yeah.
You think I'm happy about that?
Oh, are you mad? There may be repercussions for breaking your probation.
You certainly didn't say that before.
Okay, cool.
You can say
really the
whatever
way
you want when you're mad and I can't.
Is that really the way that you feel? If it is, why the fuck did you ask me
can
for
say
pictures
whatever
before?
you want when you're mad and I can't.
You ever notice when Lauren's confronted with his bad or shitty behavior, it's always someone else's fault? Of course we have, but you know, Winnie and Emma move. When it was Winnie, it was a Ramona move. When it was Ramona, it was a Paula move. I'm sure when Paula did shit, it was a Amanda James move. Or actually, Amanda James would probably still be called Paula. Paula was probably the first, so she didn't get that. But you're acting just like my dad or something.
First of all,
trying to think of who you would blame for Paula.
I want you.
It's just crazy. It blows my mind.
My son got engaged this weekend to a wonderful young lady. We are all overjoyed with happiness. He got down on one knee. He didn't shout it over the phone.
Well, congratulations, Winnie Syllables, and thank you. That's fantastic, and I'm glad she also wasn't sitting on a shit-stained toilet as Ramona had, or received a photo of it like the robot.
If that's really the way you feel, why did you ask me for pictures before?
And the robot told you to stop sending photos, but
I told you to stop sending them.
wow, this robot knows exactly what I'm gonna say.
You've asked me for pictures, all right?
Hey, stupid. Let's run that back.
I told you to stop sending them.
No, well, you've asked me for pictures, all right?
Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but even if you sent it before and the person says to stop, they need to stop. Otherwise, they're not listening. Could be called harassment. Depending on the photos, yeah, well, sexual harassment.
Did I ask you for one the other day?
No, you didn't. But anytime that I've sent one to you, you've never said anything stupid like you did last night.
Fuck that.
Don't blame me for breaking probation.
The only reason you said it is because I'm pushing you to be real with me.
Yeah, rocket fuel, you know it happens.
If I asked you to go rob a store, would you do it because I asked?
Ooh, it's a good question.
Jamie,
Hey, he's got nothing. Who would have thought? He's got nothing.
you're trying so hard to
I'll
stay
wait
hidden.
for an answer.
No, I wouldn't go rob a fucking store.
Well, there you
That's
go.
a lot different than fucking asking you to be real.
Wait.
Oh, so you know how to say no.
Yeah.
So Lauren thinks sending like 15 nudes a day is being real. What I would love to hear his definition of real, or like what his what his parameters of real is, you know? Listen, you need to be real with me. I need to see your tits. I need to see your pennies. Lauren needs to find a D&D group. That I would pay to watch, Patrick. I won't even lie. I would love to see it. Can you imagine his could you imagine his role-playing skills? And then I have a cigarette.
It's a lot different.
It's a lot different.
Then it's not my
It's a
fault
lot-
you sent those photos. Thanks for clearly that up.
Jack. Yeah, he does.
You're really...
I bet his breath is just as lethal.
you must not want to be part of my fucking life.
Okay, so I think he's still talking about nudes. Apparently, if you don't want his nudes, you don't want to be a part of his life, you know? Who's this Vecna cocksucker? Hey, Squeak, it's Reborn.
It's beginning to be kind of obvious.
Starting to get pretty obvious.
And that's how I can talk a whole fucking year up as a lie.
Like that's why I'm on the phone. Okay, I'll just go fuck myself.
You're on the phone, Jamie, but
With Will
you know you don't want to be real with me. You don't want to be real with me, and of course you got to mention with Will, though, because you know it's always irritated me. It's shit like that, Jamie.
I'm fake again.
You're doing
What's
shit like
new?
Yeah.
You're doing shit like that.
I'm fake again. What's new?
Cigarettes are his power.
You're not hearing me. You're doing shit like that. You have to mention with Will, though, because you know so that shit irritates me.
I cast conjure cigarette.
And you're on the phone with me right now, yeah. But when I ask you to be real with me and to give your information to Stacy so she can make sure.
Okay, Jack, I'll answer that question because, well, I'll make a statement on that. I don't remember. I don't think she did. It hasn't been mentioned, but I believe that it didn't happen just based on just based on the I think it's the next call was going to be the last one until the eBay stuff. Hold on, I'll push play and I'll check.
Of the things that she has to make sure of, so that she can do her job, so that you and I stay safe and stay able to talk with no harassment. You don't want to do it.
Right, this coming from the guy who says the most disgusting shit to me and blames it on being made and wanting to hurt me. That's fine.
Yeah.
Jamie, I don't want to fucking hurt you. You know goddamn well I don't want to fucking hurt you. I want you to be real.
What harassment?
They're constantly harassing me to fucking get you to fucking give your information to them.
Wait. She's...
They're constantly harassing me to fucking get you to fucking give your information to them. Huh?
Apparently they're harassing him.
What harassment?
Harassment.
They're constantly harassing me to get your information. They get you to talk to Stacy and give you your information. They're constantly asking
I'm
me
not
about
allowed
it.
to point out things to you if they make you uncomfortable.
First of all,
Watch.
I want you.
Second of all, do you hate the silence between us?
Thanks, Clark. Hope you're here, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. That's... Do you hate the silence between us? A great Lorne-ism. Fucking dummy. Oh no. Oh no. 20... There we go.
What? What? I don't know where that came from.
Right, it's hard to remember minutes ago.
The silence.
Minutes ago, we're talking about this right now. You mean because of the picture?
Picture?
I can't talk instantly, dummy.
Yeah. Kick.
Anyway,
Oh, that was on
all
point.
right, you mentioned the picture.
Anyway,
I know you forget everything.
got him.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, you do.
You mentioned the picture now. So we got off topic of what we was talking about.
Was
You mentioned the picture. It's a matter of, you know, if you cared about me, why would you even think about threatening me with sending Stacy a picture? When there was only one reason that I sent you the picture.
Picture?
It's because I care about you.
Picture? I sent you 8 nudes from the same angle because I care about you. Okay? I sent you these pictures. I sent you many pictures. Listen to him stumble over that sentence. Like,
You mentioned the picture
he can't
now.
find the words fast enough.
So we got off topic of what we was talking about. You mentioned the picture. It's a matter of, you know, if you cared about me, why would you even think about threatening me with sending Stacy a picture.
You know what gets stuck in my head and I can't get out is when Lauren's saying trailers for sale.
If you cared about me, why would you say the things you said?
That's a good point. I don't watch baseball.
Because Jamie, it's frustrating as hell when you're not being real with me.
Oh God.
You're not making.
So you have a reason, but I can't.
You're not making any move at all to take a step forward.
Oh, yeah.
Why would I?
You don't even.
That's a good question.
You don't even show a sign of it. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why do you think I have the problems that I do?
No.
Yeah. Because none of them wanted to be real. None of them wanted to be real. So after all of them not wanting to be real, when you don't want to be real, what do you think that they're asking me? Don't you think she's hiding something if she doesn't want to be real with you?
I want to cheat on you with Will has to do with being real.
What?
Right, you thinking I want to cheat on you with Carter has to do with being real?
Ooh.
Right, you thinking I want to cheat on you with Rod has to do with being real?
Oh.
So we're
Oh,
going back months here.
He's on the ropes.
Right, you thinking I want to cheat on you with Mark has to do with being real?
Jamie, I weren't used to all that.
Terrible answer.
There's no excuse for my behavior. I was jealous.
You know,
And
shit.
insecure.
Again, why would anyone want to put up with that? God.
There's no excuse for it. I'm not going to think of an excuse
Doesn't
for
matter,
it.
Lorne, you said that it all boils down to me not being real and you just proved it wasn't.
That's true.
Jamie, what I'm saying is...
See how that works.
His brain stopped. His brain stopped. Listen.
Jamie, what I'm saying is...
See how that works.
Listen,
Jamie, what
I
I'm
know
saying-
you're real, but it doesn't
Of course
matter
they're
if
going
I
to
am...
say that. They'll say anything to get my information.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Of course they're going to say that. They'll say anything to get my information.
Okay, let me see if this makes sense to you, because it makes sense to me.
Mhm.
Out of all the catfishing that has happened to me online, probably not.
Listen to Lauren.
Out of all the catfishing that has happened to me online,
Yeah.
they want to make sure that you're not catfishing me.
Okay.
They want to make sure you're of age.
Right. Didn't we
They
go
want
over
to make
this?
sure that I've told you what about my charge.
Yeah. Didn't he go over this in the last call, everybody? Or the one before it?
They want to check you out and make sure that you don't have a felony.
Or both, actually?
That's the only reason that she wants your information. It's nothing to do with you. It's so that I'm not doing anything wrong.
He never meant to do
And
it.
with the catfishing thing, they want to make sure you're not catfishing me because it's happened to me so many times. They don't want to see any more bullshit of catfishing about me online. And I don't either.
I like that Lauren's at the bottom of the list. They don't want any of my stuff on the internet. And you know what? I don't either, actually, now that I think about it.
They're no
Right,
different
then
than
why
what
were
you've
you
been,
bitching
Jamie.
about me not making steps to move up there?
Why am I bitching about it? Because I want us to be in person, face to face.
Right, and does probation know you were constantly abusing me verbally and mentally for months?
I'm keeping real-time silence in for that.
I just told class about it yesterday. Not yesterday. What's today? Wednesday. Yesterday. Yes, yesterday.
What a fucking liar. Does that not sound like a lie right there? Let's go back. Why not?
I just told class about it yesterday. Not yesterday. What's today? Wednesday.
What- yeah,
yesterday.
what is
yes,
today?
yesterday.
What is today? When do I normally have class again?
Don't start lying.
Real-time silence.
I just told class yesterday that I yelled at you. I did.
It's lying sack
Sure
of
you did.
shit.
I did.
Right.
We're going to talk more about it this week, too.
Oh.
Or next week, rather.
Sorry, like he can't keep it straight. We were talking about it more this week. I mean next week.
We're going to talk more about it this week, too. Or next week, rather. Jamie, I'm not lying to you. I am seriously not lying to you.
Magically, that's what you talked about.
You're lying. You're lying.
All right, listen to me. I know you might not understand this.
It before this second.
I know you might not understand this because you've had to fight with me about it for so long.
It's a nice coffee
But
date, isn't it?
I'm tired of dealing with the whole thing of having to fight with telling the truth and everything. So I'm just letting it all out.
I have to fight with telling the truth.
I want to get out of class. I want to do this right the rest of the time, and
Right.
He can't.
and I'm going to do what I have to do.
It's so difficult for him to tell the truth that he's like struggling to do it. Telling the truth. I'll just do it
Tired of
now.
lying. Your words. Right.
Yeah. I'm tired of lying about. I'm tired of lying. Well, not necessarily even lying. I'm just tired of not telling them things that I've done. I've actually listened to you, Jamie.
Wow.
I have listened to you, Jamie.
Great correction there.
Are you not understanding that?
How's
I have
Jack?
listened to you. Huh? What about Jack?
How's he doing?
I don't know. I haven't seen him since I saw him in Walmart.
Oh, but you said that wasn't his name.
So what? It was Jackass. I still don't remember what his name is.
yeah.
Right.
And why do you need to go back and pick?
Invisible Jack.
You don't lie anymore. Right.
Jimmy, you're trying to find something.
You don't have to try. It's just there. It's easy.
No, I found it.
No, you're just trying to find something. I already told you that I don't remember what his name was. I just said Jack as in Jackass, because I don't remember what his name was.
Kick. I don't know why, but like the robots seem determined to make a point, and of course, it's impossible with this dullard.
You told me his name was Jack before you doubled down on your lie.
I know. Well, during that conversation, I told you Jackass because I don't remember what his name was.
The point being,
You
lied.
Yeah.
You're just, Jamie, you're just trying to find one thing to pick about. If you can find one thing to pick about, you're going to do it.
He's very proud of the Jackass line.
That's what you've all have been doing to me for a long time.
Yeah, because this is what he does. He lies constantly about everything. So then when he goes, I don't lie anymore. I'm not a liar. I don't like lying. I like being a good person. You go, well, what about this? Why are you doing that? Why do you keep mentioning those? I'm not like that anymore. It's been 12 minutes.
You just literally just said, I don't lie anymore, you taught me that. And I just pointed out a lie you told a week ago.
Booyah.
Oh.
If you didn't lie, there wouldn't be anything to pick out. You do it. I know it. I pointed out.
Damn. What do you got on that one, bud?
You think you know when I lied, and you've had a lot of times when you thought I've lied that I haven't lied.
Oh my
Was
god.
his name Jack?
I don't know what his name was. That's why I said Jack at the time, and I even told you then.
That's a lie then.
I said I didn't. I even told you then
That's a lie
that
then.
I didn't. You're not listening. You're just interrupting.
Oh my god.
I even told you then when I said Jack, I said
It
Jackass.
doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah, like,
That's a
okay, because Lauren loves doing this too. I'll try to not interrupt as much, but Lorne will lie. He'll double down on the lie, triple down on the lie, and then when he can't get out of it and realize he's been, he tells the truth and goes, "I told you about it. I didn't lie to you. I told you. I'll read out straight."
That's a lie then.
So that's the thing, is you're not letting it matter what I say.
Rewriting the past.
You are trying
Told
to
you I
change
said-
history.
Hey,
No, because I told you then. I said Jack because it's jackass. I didn't really know his name.
listen. When I lied to you, at least I came read out straight and was honest about it.
After you were called out on it. Why wouldn't you just say you didn't know his name? Why did you make it up?
Yeah, it's a good question. Why not just say, "Hey, this guy don't"? Why didn't he just tell the story? Hey, I knew that I ran into this guy. He says he knew me from school, and if I was still singing, what was his name? Don't know. Don't remember. His name is Jake.
I don't know. I can't give you an answer to that because I don't know.
Of course. Well, at least he's honest there.
I know why.
That's true. That's true. Cornbread.
Because you are a liar.
Yep. Preach.
Liars lie.
Oh, God.
Liars lie.
Okay, can you tell me why it's so important that if I didn't know what his name is, why make it up?
Yeah.
What's so important about that?
It just proves you're a liar. That's why.
Because you just said you didn't lie anymore.
That too. Good point,
Oh,
Rob.
God.
Oh God. Here, I'll not plow over that. Oh God.
Oh, God.
You said it, dummy. Just don't say that shit.
Follow the conversation.
Oh, I fall in the conversation. All right.
I was gonna say.
Then why did you ask why I brought it up?
I asked what it really mattered, whether or not. Never mind. Just never mind.
He fucking bailed.
Because you lied.
You're picking out the smallest things.
No.
You are, Jamie. You are.
Yeah, that's how he works. I mean, he's not good at this, but he thinks he is.
I'm proving what you just said was a lie.
Yeah. There's a huge silence there.
Why would I want to work toward a relationship with someone who lies constantly?
That's a great question. Now, if you knew someone who almost compulsively lies, would you want to be with them? I know I wouldn't. If I found out the person was lying to me all the time, I'd want to get away. Because you know it won't stop there. Every time they say, "Oh, I'm going to start telling the truth now," doubt it. I'm out.
Jamie, I don't lie constantly. You're just thinking that I do.
You do.
You get it in your head that you're right about something and you don't want to let it go.
Jamie got a lie detector installed inside of herself.
Was I right about this?
That his real name weren't Jack? Yeah, you were right. 'Cause I even told you back then that I figured I could say jackass.
Yeah, and you lied about it.
All right, you're stuck again. You're stuck on the same thing.
We're trying to walk you through it because you're fucking stupid.
No, you don't want to accept the truth. That's what is stuck.
Jamie, I told you I lied about it. What more do you need out of that?
Well, you didn't. You kept saying, like, yeah, I didn't know his name was Jackass. Jackass.
Then why did
He's a jackass.
Then why did you tell me you don't lie anymore?
What do you got?
I told you I'm trying to be more open
If
with
you
class.
lie about
So now his point has changed. It's not that he didn't, guys, you might be confused. He didn't say he didn't lie anymore. Okay. It's now he said he's trying to be more honest in class. Okay? So whatever you heard before is wrong. Okay? So get that straight.
if you lie about something like Jack, dump truck man, or the Christmas tree, you lie about anything.
That's a good point.
Well, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Okay. Let's do a survey. We'll do a poll on this one, okay? No, we won't. I won't waste my time typing that out. Do you think if someone lies about getting a 4-foot Christmas tree out of their front yard just to prove that they like Christmas more than someone else, that they would lie about anything? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I'm going with yes because why would you lie about that? Why would you lie about a stupid Christmas tree? Why would you lie about a fake dump truck man? Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. Well, listen. I'm going to be honest if I cheat on you because I lie about a Christmas tree.
All those examples are times you didn't need to lie and you chose to do so.
Yeah. He lies to lie. That's a good point, Patrick.
Well, getting out of a habit takes a while.
Getting out of a habit takes a while. So it's a habit to lie. Good to know.
You lie to probation all the time. Sending photos you aren't supposed to. That's lying, right?
What do you got, Lauren? What do you got for that one?
Takes a while to get out of the habit, Jamie.
Right.
You should know.
Oh, man.
Right.
Down goes
Takes a while to get out of habits, doesn't it, Jamie?
Now we're into now he's just in a cycle of habits.
I should know what.
You should know that it takes a while to get out of habits.
Habit. Steve would just throw the lie detector at him physically, and then a chair.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you got Will and Maggie Joe with you 24/7, 2 X's right with you 24/7.
Oh my god. The deflection on this guy, huh? Hey. Applause on that one, Lauren. You've completely dodged what we were talking about. It's so... Yeah, well, it takes a while to get out of a habit of lying, right? Because, I mean, you're around your exes 24/7?
Oh,
You
this
have for a year
garbage.
now. You have for a year now.
God, this dude is fucking stupid. He's so dumb.
So you are saying lying is a habit to you?
Yeah, here we go. Push that.
See, it takes
He
a
does.
while to...
It's like they'll never spend a minute apart. They're just with each other 24/7, skipping.
Get rid of some of the old habits.
So you are saying lying is a habit to you?
Can you answer that, Lauren?
Don't try to put words in my mouth, Jamie.
You
Just
said...
don't do it. You're
Oh,
You
my-
just said
trying to
that.
catch
yeah,
me.
you just
You're
said
just trying to catch me in more shit and to try to use against me.
that. You just said it. Is this not maddening to anyone else? Like, this is... if this were me, running like an ostrich, Jamie, exactly, this would drive me insane. He just said it. And then says, don't put words in my fucking mouth. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just like, just own what you did, Don't do something and then, like, try and turn it on the other person.
You literally just said that.
Yeah, some lies are an old habit to them. They're in habit doing them. I'll be right open and honest with you.
Well, okay, there we go again. I'll be right open and honest with you. You haven't been. You've been dodging it this whole time.
Small lies.
So lying is a habit.
Small lies that really don't mean shit. It's a habit that if I don't want to fucking say that if I don't want to say the truth about it, then I'm not going to say it. But they're lies that don't. But they are lies that don't hurt anybody. They're small lies, like whether or not I know somebody's name or not.
Oh man, I think I just lost brain cells on that one. Oof. I mean, exactly. Wowza. Big oof on that one. Small eyes don't hurt anyone. Okay. I mean, Lauren lied about trying to cheat on Jamie, and that's not a small lie, and I have this weird feeling she's going to bring it up.
They don't hurt people.
Who does it hurt?
Who does it hurt? Your credibility, for one, dummy.
It was from a story, and you just had to know his name. Oh, I didn't know his fucking name.
Like not telling
I said
Stacy you
Jack.
sent nudes.
Yeah, what about that?
What?
Like not telling Stacy you sent nudes.
Jesus, Jamie, why are you so hung up on that?
Because I'll tell you why Jamie's hung up on it, because you've heard this conversation a couple times, but basically he will bitch and complain about probation and why he went back to prison and he shouldn't have got the time that he got because he was, quote, sitting in his house doing nothing, not hurting anybody, right? And that's not true, because he's clearly breaking probation. He knows he's violating probation because he gets so pissy every time this is mentioned, right? If you're not doing anything wrong, air quotes, then why would you be bothered by this so much? I mean, if you're so worried about getting in trouble, don't do it. Simple as that. It's the same with the drinking. Just don't drink and you wouldn't have gone back to jail. Don't bitch about how you got more time than you think you deserved because you didn't hurt anyone when you would get drunk every fucking weekend and drive drunk through the streets. I mean, you're lucky you didn't hurt anybody, but you're not of some innocent victim. Like, fuck you. Yeah, Doctor, basically, when him and Jamie had first started talking, he was texting Debbie saying things like, "Oh, does your boyfriend know I made you coom on the phone? Kick, kick, kick. Oh, you mean something to me. You're a real threat to my girlfriend." That's cheating. If you ask me, that's just fucking like, there's only one reason you're saying shit like that. And he denied any of that shit happened. In fact, it wasn't even brought up. Lauren brought up the conversation by accident. And then, okay. Whatever. But yeah, so, he's cheating, my opinion. So, Lauren brings it up, and then she asks what happened. She asks Debbie what happens. Debbie sends him her the conversation. Lauren's called out on it. That kind of shit.
Things like that are the things that make me think.
Because it's interesting for a guy who says he doesn't do anything wrong and follows the rules. You clearly aren't. Almost like you are lying.
Dang. You was going to be here in July, too, remember?
That's not a lie.
No. He didn't send nudes, but, I mean, emotionally cheating, I guess you could say.
Was you here in July?
It's not the point, stupid.
Did you quit smoking?
I didn't say anything about quitting smoking back
Do you
then.
have a job?
Stipulations, Jamie,
Yes,
that.
you did, Lord.
Back then I didn't. You told me you didn't care if I smoked or not back then.
Well, once her lungs were shot, you kind of
Now we had COVID, I can understand you don't want me to smoke.
You said, and I quote, "I will quit before you are even here."
yeah, you said
You
that.
ain't been here yet.
Oh, now you said it. You just said you didn't.
Huh?
I would have regretted it if I did come up there. It's obvious with how you treat me.
No. Jamie, you told me before that I didn't have to stop smoking.
Oh, now you said it. You just said you didn't.
Holy crap, you're just repeating yourself and not even hearing what I'm saying again. You told me before that I didn't have to quit smoking.
When?
When we first got together. When you got COVID, and lost part of the use of your lungs, I told you I would quit smoking because your breathing wouldn't be the same.
Oh, so you really like focusing on the very beginning, don't you?
Uh-oh.
Well, you have. You mentioned Mark, remember? You mentioned Mark, remember?
Remember?
So it's okay
And
if you
He
mentioned
doesn't
the
have
beginning.
one. He likes to start these like things where it's when you and it's like, okay, what's your point? You really need me to spell it out for you? Yeah.
So it's okay
and
if you mentioned the beginning. It's okay if you mention the beginning, but not me, right?
My God. Okay,
why did
so
I
here's why this argument pisses me off the most with Lauren. Is when he says, you can mention the past, but I can't. You're the motherfucker who's complaining about her going back to the past. That's the reason. If you didn't complain about her going back to the past, there would be no, she wouldn't give a shit if you went back to the past, stupid.
why did I mention it?
Oh, something where I did something wrong.
Oh my God, he already forgot.
Because of me being jealous.
Right, weren't even listening. What's new?
Because of me being jealous and insecure. But it's okay that you mentioned something from the beginning, but not me.
Holy macaroni.
Do you ever wonder if everyone around you thinks you're just a fucking asshole?
That's a good question.
No, because they know I'm not. They see me in person.
Oh, yeah, right.
Not to your face.
Yeah,
They don't anyway.
right. How would you
Sure.
know? How would you know?
They
Lauren?
see me in person and they get to know me face to face.
Not buying it.
They know that I like to be a happy person.
We'll see, Doctor. I'm not sure.
Who laughs about nothing? You're right.
Huh?
I forgot about all of the friends you had. Mr. Personality.
Yeah, Babs, I really do think he believes, like, being in face-to-face with someone is going to change things.
Well, just because I don't name off friends?
Name friends.
Or just because I don't
You
live with them?
barely interact with people.
Yeah, it's because I've got things to do. Why? I interact with people every day.
Okay, this guy used to sit around his trailer all day long collecting unemployment, doing nothing. So I don't know what he's talking about, things to do.
It's just I don't invite them over, and
Uh-huh,
I don't go over their houses, and I don't go hang out with them,
right.
except for Alton or Calvin.
There
Right,
it
they
is.
wouldn't want to even if you asked.
Right.
Right.
Do you ever notice people get busy when you come around?
Nope. Are you done trying to put me down?
Won't put me down? That is true. He did turn it into a full-time job.
Well, I was making a point originally and you just ignored it to say whatever you wanted to feel better about yourself.
Yeah?
Well, Jimmy, I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah, you are.
Right.
I'm not.
Personal opinion, you're human garbage, but what do I know?
Good people go to prison twice.
Going to prison doesn't define a person.
Oh my God. What about twice, though? What about twice? God damn.
Right, but repeat visits do.
Hey,
You're just trying anything you can to knock me down. Why would you do that? If you cared about me, why would you try to knock me down?
down goes Frazier.
I feel like so-called hard truth might do you some good, but like always you run from it.
What a cold hard truth, Jamie.
Don't play A11.
That I'm a bad person?
Yeah.
That you aren't a good person.
That I'm not a good person? Okay, and That's you that's saying that. That's you that's saying that.
Fair enough.
But you also don't know me face to face.
No, it's your actions.
It's my actions where I'm reacting to things that you present.
Blaming others.
Blaming who else who am I blaming?
Bad person would do that.
Who am I blaming?
Me.
For what?
Oh my god.
How you treat me.
Jamie, you're not a bad person. I never told you that you were a bad person.
That's not what you said, you fucking dolt.
Not once.
When did I say that?
That's what it sounds like you were trying to say.
Holy fuck. Oh my god.
And I've never wanted to treat you bad.
You can't follow
Oh,
anything.
he never meant to do it, everybody.
You're not, damn it, you're not listening to me at all, because I've told you this before.
Oh god.
I've never wanted to treat you bad.
I hear everything
We
you
have-
say.
No, you don't.
Yeah, she does.
Reactions
Yes, I do.
with the reactions that I've had were from jealousy and insecurity, came from all the catfishing bullshit.
No. You weren't jealous with Paula
That's where all that came from.
and your little precious baby girl, Derek, ex-Derek.
That's why I react the way I do, or did.
Doctor, no.
Try not to now, because I'm just so tired of it.
Your reactions of how you handle that stuff comes you and who you are as person. Period. Nothing else.
think the
You
robot-
are blaming others.
The robot had a stroke there.
No, it's not, Jamie. I was very trusting with Paula.
That's right, Mike Scott.
And
Oh, back
look at what happened with me and her.
Oh,
Okay,
Paula.
Lorne, tell me how this isn't blaming others, Lorne.
For playing with people? For playing with someone?
Shut up.
Yeah.
No. Why am I shutting up?
So she can make her point, dum-dum. She has to type.
Tell me how this isn't blaming someone else other than yourself.
Alright, let's hear it.
The reason I abused you was because of what other people did to me. Tell me how this isn't blaming someone else other than yourself.
What do you got, Lauren?
Jamie, I've already told you that it wasn't right for me to bring my other relationships into ours. I've told you that before.
That is not an answer.
There were things that you have done that triggered me to go back
So
there.
are you blaming others?
Yeah, by doing that, I'm blaming others.
Holy crap.
You just said you weren't.
Yeah.
I'm blaming others for that, and I shouldn't be, because I should just let it go too.
Yeah.
It's just it's been hard for me to let it go because I'm so afraid of it happening again.
Okay.
You are responsible for your actions. No one else.
That's true.
I know that.
Do you? I have this feeling you don't.
That's what they teach children, by the way. Crazy it has to be told to a 50-year-old.
Trying to put me down again?
Holy shit. Oh my god. How's he still standing?
Nope, it's just amazing that it needs to be said.
I don't disagree there, you know. Headshot.
I don't know if you realize this, Jamie, but people in the world, they do get upset about things that other people do.
Thank you, George Glass. I don't know any George Glass.
When someone's been wronged, people get upset about that stuff.
He's just no-selling.
When somebody's been wronged when they haven't done anything to be wronged for,
He's gonna get some future endeavors if he keeps no-selling.
people get upset about it. Sometimes it sticks with them.
And do they blame everyone else but themselves for abusing someone else?
A lot of people do. Unfortunately, I did too.
Man.
Oh, so then it's okay
That-
for you to do it.
No, I said, unfortunately, I did too. And I'm sorry for that. And I'm trying to change that stuff.
So let me ask, is anyone else is anyone frustrated right now just even listening to this? Could you imagine going through this conversation? I mean, I'm sure most people would bail, but the robot's programming does not allow it. The robot will just fucking hammer through. It's crumpling.
Most people
And
don't
crumbling.
hold on to it for 30 fucking years like you with Paula.
Yeah, well, she was the first one that I was ever
Yeah, well.
really. She was the first one that I was ever really deeply in love with.
You didn't date her! I think we get some Paula history in this one, too. Stuff we probably heard 1,000 times, but...
You weren't together.
Oh, man, Super Kick Party for sure.
No, we weren't, Jamie.
That sounds sort of stalker-like.
We weren't stalker-like because I never stalked her.
Mark, I agree with the embracing the catfishing term. However, he doesn't know the definition. He believes that catfishing is when someone isn't real in his terms. That means they're still the person you're talking to. It's just they don't show up to meet them. That means you're a catfish.
Right, but you are to this day still holding on to feelings for someone you were never even with.
I don't have feelings for her anymore.
You talk like you do.
Right.
I do have good memories with her, though. Some bad, but some good, mostly good ones.
You just mention her constantly.
She's the only one I mentioned because she's the only one besides you, that I've been deeply in love with.
I could see that, Lucy.
Right.
Right. Salty Robot. Love that name.
So you mention her based off the feelings.
Yeah.
He doesn't know the definition of a lot of things, let's be honest.
But you don't have them.
But I don't have them feelings for her anymore.
Okay.
I mean, I hold on to the feelings
What?
that I had. No, I'm not even holding on to the feelings. I'm still holding on to the memories that I had. It was a good time in my life.
Okay. Hey, yo. What's up, Soft Cat?
So it's not the feelings I'm holding on to, it's just the memories.
Me and Big Kev are in the back talking about feelings and Paula. We just want to let you know, ooh, we don't care.
Right. Saying things like I'm more in love with you than Paula, a woman you haven't even dated 30 years ago. You don't find that creepy?
What?
Oh my god. This isn't even a pay-per-view.
You heard what I said.
I'm trying to make sense out of what you said.
I mean, it was pretty cut and dry, if you ask me.
It's not difficult.
Yeah.
Say it again then.
Right. Saying things like I'm more in love with you than Paula, a woman you haven't even dated 30 years ago. You don't find that creepy?
A woman I haven't even dated 30 years ago.
Yeah.
What's the...
Blue screen. Blue screen.
Did you date her?
All right, real quick. I'll go back to Jamie's question. Peter, the whole Paula thing, basically, from the multiple stories I've heard of Lorne tell the story, this is what I've determined is somewhere in the truth area of it. They were friends, maybe. I think that Lorne bugged her at her job a lot, so then she started using him for things like rides. Lorne fell in love with her. She was not interested. she started dating another guy. Lauren says it was to be to make him jealous, which I'm not buying that either. But that's pretty much it. That's like the story. They never dated. They never kissed. Well, they never kissed. Yada yada. And then, apparently, this is the part that I don't believe is true, which I think he's going to mention here soon. But she had her boyfriend drop her off at Lauren's apartment one time, and they had sex. And this is why the story doesn't make sense. In some tellings of the story, she leaves right after sex, calls her boyfriend, and leaves. Sometimes there's like hours after they had sex, she leaves because he had to work in the morning. Very weird. But the closing statement on this story would be that apparently Lauren's brother had a conversation with her or something, and she said, well, thank God Lauren didn't ask me to marry him because I would have said yes. And one, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's dripping with sarcasm, but Lauren took it as fact, and he tells that story all the time. So that's a very short, like brief Cliff Note version of Paula. Never dated her. His own admission, they never dated. They were never together. They just hung out a lot. And by that, I think Lauren just went to her job and hung out a lot. So, there you go. Weird to believe a woman would drive somewhere with the specific goal of having sex with Lauren. Yeah, exactly, Jack. It doesn't make any sense. Let's see. He might talk about Paula here. Let's hear.
Did you date her?
What the hell does that?
Ain't on heroic mode.
Where does
Was it
creepy
30
come into
years
that?
ago?
Where,
Mythic Dungeons.
yes. Where does creepy come into that? If she was a good memory from 30 years ago,
The creepy part is that you didn't date.
not even 30 years ago, 25 years ago.
And you're comparing current love interests with a woman you never dated 30 years ago. I find that to be creepy, in my opinion.
What's creepy about having the good memories?
It has nothing to do with the memory.
You never even dated her.
No, not really, but kind of.
No. Don't play your fucking word games, Lauren. You never dated. There's no kind of.
No, you said you never did.
Got him.
Well, not really, but kind of.
How kind
It
of?
was
You
It
did
was
or you didn't.
odd. It was odd. It was different.
It was different.
How?
Yes, thank you.
Because we were with each other all the time.
That's not dating. I'm with, like, year-round coworkers all the time. Are you dating? Shut the fuck up.
And we knew that we wanted to date each other.
We
I
wanted
was
to...
just holding back.
Okay, I'll go back, but he's saying we wanted to date each other. If you both wanted to date each other, why didn't you date each other? Right? Why didn't you just do it? Why are you both playing this weird game?
And we knew that we wanted to date each other. And I was just holding back because
Then why didn't you?
Because I was trying to be a gentleman and let her get over her ex-fiance.
Oh, wow, what a gentleman.
And I didn't realize that I was being a gentleman for too long.
Soft cat.
Right, you were around each other all the time. You both wanted to date. Why didn't it happen then?
No, I don't believe that he
Because
kissed
I
Paula.
never made a move.
He never made a move.
So you're an idiot.
So I was an idiot. It was my fault. I didn't make a move on her.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah,
things happen for
wait
a
a
reason
minute.
too. So
Chris makes a good point. Wasn't Lorna Mill slut during this period of time? Like, he was just slutting it up. Why? If he's sitting there, he's going around slutting it up all the time and having all these one-night stands with the same person. Why isn't he just making a move? Why isn't he singing Desperado for us or Panties Drop and then sealing the deal.
But things happen for a reason too. So then maybe I wasn't an idiot too. Maybe it happened for a reason because then I found out how she really was.
And you hang on to this for
You found
30
out-
years. Weird, right?
You found out who she really was.
I still have good memories of her.
I agree, Blooda.
Right, I remember you mentioning them all.
They're just memories.
Memories.
That's all they are now, are memories. It's not like it's happening.
Well, yeah, Dragon Words, and depending on the day, that's 2 days before, it's 1 day before, it's 3 days before.
Oh wait, like her having a boyfriend. Her leaving your place with her boyfriend. Real happy times, right?
She had her boyfriend bring her over to my place. She stayed and he left.
Those are happy memories.
Listen how proud he sounds. She stayed and he left. Please tell me you get some sort of rage out of him at the end of this one. You might. Where are we at in this? Yeah, maybe.
She stayed and he left.
Those are happy memories.
Those are messed up memories.
You just said they were good. I hate Lauren.
You said they were happy memories.
Exactly.
Well, we were happy for a little while.
Such a gentleman fucking someone else's girlfriend.
I didn't start it. She did.
Lauren, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, no, I'll let the robot know if I can. 87 problems.
You can't say no.
Yeah, I could have, but she told me that she just broke up with him.
Oh man, it'd be so weird, Mike Scott.
Right.
Well, she did.
Hey, Cat G. I mean, regardless, like, he talks about how he's a gentleman, and the robot points a very obvious thing out about how he wasn't a gentleman, and he just it's her fault.
This story changes a lot every time you tell it.
No, it doesn't change. It didn't change at all.
It has, buddy. It has.
Sure it don't.
It doesn't.
Whatever you say,
We're-
lying isn't a habit,
we're-
right?
We were done. She called him to come get her.
Oh man, this robot is on another level this night. Holy
What
crap.
a great memory.
All I could do back then.
I think Paula was a real person. I think it was someone he was infatuated with. I don't think they were ever.
All I could do back then was laugh about it. I was just like, "What the fuck was that?"
You were laughing about the sex you had. Oh, here's another thing. I know there's a lie in here somewhere. So, I mean, obviously he didn't have sex with her, but when he said he had sex with her, there's times where he said that it was good sex, and there were times where he said it wasn't good. Which I know isn't a huge deal, but I mean, inconsistency for sure. And if it was good, you would think he would know, especially with how much he thinks about Paula still. Whichever way it went, you would think he would know for sure.
And I think I called
Still
Paul and
thinking
Laura and told them
30
about it.
years later.
Well, because I think I called Paul and Laura after and told them about it.
So he called his siblings up after having sex with a woman to tell them that he had sex with a woman? That doesn't sound like a virgin.
She wanted to get right the fuck out of there, didn't she?
I don't know what she wanted. Didn't care.
Jack, that is definitely a concept I've thought of. Don't worry.
How long after you finished sex did she call him?
No, probably 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, 10, 15 minutes.
Don't you think that's
Well,
fast?
Well, considering I had to work the next day too, and she knew it, I didn't think anything about it.
What a gentleman. What a gentleman. I gotta work tomorrow. Get the fuck out.
She couldn't stay the night.
No, why would she want to stay the night? I wouldn't have been able to give her a ride anywhere the next day.
A gentleman.
I had to go to work.
A gentleman couldn't wake up before he had to go to work to drop her off at home. He had to go to work in the morning.
And
God, he's so stupid. So stupid. Zach.
Cats didn't
Could've if
exist
she
back
wanted to.
then.
she could have if she wanted to. Apparently, she didn't want to. What do you want me to say about it?
Yeah, Baspy, he also called out of work from crying over something one time as well.
I don't know what you're trying to get out of me, Jamie.
Number 15 minutes after you were done, she said, "Okay, bye."
Okay, so
That's not a good sign.
who
Lorney.
cares? I didn't.
It doesn't make sense, Dan Jones, I know.
What's your
But
point in
you
there?
loved her.
I did.
You know what? Fox and Tracks. It's a good name. That's a good point. I never thought of that. He never thought about having to explain this part of the story.
I did. Well, there weren't nothing that I could do.
Didn't care though.
I was trying to get over it too.
What? That makes less sense than anything up to this point. I was trying to get over this woman I was infatuated with, so I slept with her.
Right, by sleeping with her.
Thank you, Robot.
Come on, Jamie.
It makes no sense. And get over what? Good point. Yeah. there
Why
we
are
go.
you
Must
still
just need to get
concentrating
over
on?
someone.
Why are you still concentrating on that?
On what?
Why are you still concentrating on Paula and what we did that night? What happened that night?
Yeah, Jack. I mean, probably. He's a cuck.
Because it's the stupid.
Finish that statement, Robot.
Because it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I agree.
You know. Oh well.
Oh well. Sort of salty robot. I think that might even be embellished.
I was so in love with her. I was trying to get over her, so I had her boyfriend drop her off. Fuck, then she got.
I didn't have her. I did not have her.
He loves doing this. He's missing the point of the story, so he's picking out the thing he can argue.
I did not have her boyfriend drop her off. She had her boyfriend drop her off. I didn't even know that she was going to show up.
Don't get technical.
Yeah.
Well, I had to.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You said you and Alton are close, right?
Said what?
You s-
I could see that, April. I could see her being like, oh, maybe, like, if she had feelings for him, right? And she was like, oh, I might regret this, and then slept with Lauren. She would have immediately, yeah, exactly, begged for her boyfriend, like, had sex with him, and go, nope, dust her hands and never talk to him again.
Said what?
You said you and Alton are close, right?
I'm not understanding the word there.
Alton.
You said you and Alton are close, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't even know.
I've known Elton ever since I was a little kid.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
He would travel the country with you.
Hell yeah, he would.
Oh, my bullshit meter's going off on that one.
Why didn't you want him to be your best man then?
Ooh.
Because Tony was the one that I wanted to be my best man.
Yeah, but, okay, so Tony's not an option. Why didn't you pick him?
Then I thought about Will. I said, Will's been there and been a really good guy, and
Okay.
why not? Why not
Then
choose
why
Will?
did you pick Will over both of them?
Because Will's been there for both of us, and he's been a really good guy.
Oh, yeah?
You know, Tony doesn't know you. Elton doesn't know you. I thought about picking my brother Richard too, but he doesn't know you either. Will knows you. And I knew that would probably mean something to you if I had Will for my best man. And I knew it would mean something to Will. They don't. But I just figured that would mean more to you, and it would mean a lot to Will, and it'd mean something to me too if Will was.
It's your best man, not mine.
Right. But I thought it would mean something to you, knowing that Will was my best man. And I knew it would mean something to Will, and it meant something to me too.
Oh, Christ.
Does that make sense?
Your thought process is bizarre.
I will say that Will was like, oh, really? So, I mean, I guess...
Why?
Yeah, it was just ammunition, Dan Jones, so that, like, when Will would be introduced into a problem, Will's gonna be the best man at my wedding. There's no fucking way.
Will can be my best man. Will can be my best man.
Will can be your best man?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know where you get the idea that you're supposed to have a best man. You're supposed to have a maid of honor.
There's old-fashioned Lorney. Kinda...
He will always be my best man.
Is it gonna be a maid of honor?
Kick.
I can have whoever I want standing next to me.
Yes, you can. But wouldn't it make more sense?
Stop living in the 50s.
Wouldn't it make more sense if you had Will give you away?
Stop. Why would Will give her away?
Stop insulting Eel.
Huh?
Stop insulting Will.
Zach, it's a dream, I know.
I mean, stop insulting Will. What the hell are you talking about? You don't even know what you just said.
No, she did.
Calling him a maid of honor.
That was a joke, Jamie.
Stop insulting Will.
Yeah.
Knock it off. That was a joke.
It was shit.
Well, your thought process is shit sometimes.
Good one. Stop.
Yours is always shit.
There you go, you got a shout out.
I know it.
I know it.
Wouldn't it make more sense if you had Will give you away? Why are you crying?
Maybe, and this is going to surprise him, but maybe it's because that usually is what the dad does, and as we all know...
Honey, come on. I don't even know why you're crying.
I don't have a father, asshole.
No. Oh, honey.
Oh my god. Every time. Honey. I mean... I would think that after the 5th time this has happened, you would learn not to just mention any kind of parent.
Honey, I'm sorry. Okay? Well, what I'm saying is Will means the most to you out of any male, right?
Out of any male. Gender matters.
Stuff your sorry in your ass.
So, hey, listen. That would mean a lot to Will.
Uh-oh.
That's what happens in a wedding.
That's what happens at a wedding. There's no... You can't do what you want at a wedding, okay? You can't do that.
My sister didn't have our dad give her away. She had Dale give her away at her wedding.
That's your stepdad, stupid. Oh my god.
Do you realize times change?
Yeah, I know, but...
Listen, honey. Okay? Our dad didn't give my sister away. Our stepdad did.
What do you mean, as in weddings?
In everything.
Oh, he is, Doctor.
Well, I never thought of that. Maybe there's a different way to do a wedding. I always thought that's the way that they did it, because I've been to quite a few weddings.
Quite a few. I bet he's been to like 2.
When was the last one?
Let me see. Last one was last time that Paula and Laura got married.
When
It was
was
the
that?
second time they get married. Well, that was a long time ago.
Okay.
It was. Have I been doing it? No, that wasn't the last one. I was no. Donnie and Amy's wedding. That was the last one I went to.
I
That
don't
was
even know who
about
the fuck that is.
14 years ago.
He has been to a wedding 14 years ago, so he knows a thing about weddings these days. That's what happens at a wedding, honey.
You thought an ex-boyfriend should give the bride away. Really?
Well, I don't think it will that way, really.
Right.
I mean, he's your best friend.
Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone. 1 in the chat, yes. 2 in the chat, no. But didn't he, in this very call, say that she was dragging around her 2 exes around the country or around her up her ass or some shit like that? Didn't that happen? Did that not just happen? I mean, maybe an hour ago.
That's what you've always. You never refer to him as your ex-boyfriend. You always refer to him as your best friend.
For God's sakes, Lauren. It's like you just...
That's why I made sense out of it.
Oh, is it? That's what you call it?
Right.
Oh, it is.
Uh-huh. It's when he's really trying, you know, he forgets everything he said. Well, no. Come on. We're talking about our wedding here.
It does make sense to me because he's your best friend.
MJ isn't.
Well, she said she wouldn't go to the wedding, remember?
Remember? Lair will be the ring bearer.
Maybe we can have
Well, there isn't going to be.
Actually, Babsby, story-wise, Lair was put into adoption, I think.
Maybe we can have.
Well, there isn't going to be a wedding as of right now, so.
Well, we need to get back to the point where there can be one.
No.
We
If we
aren't
can stop
together.
putting each other. If we can stop putting each other down.
We aren't together.
No, we're not. You.
That is a good question. When he was locked up then? Yeah, that's a good point, right?
No, we're not. You say that too often.
Yeah, LJ will be junior best man.
You said that before
I
too,
have
and
to
then
remind you.
you said that before too, and then all of a sudden we wound up
Man, I
breaking
wish
up
I-
again, and it was and suddenly I broke up with you twice, and it's like, oh, how did that happen?
Oh yeah,
You
we'll
continuously
get
said we weren't together before.
They are
When I
broken
say that, I meant.
up. In fact, for the past couple of calls, the robot has said that she just wants to be friends.
Well, maybe we need to be back together.
We stopped working towards a relationship.
Well, maybe we need to be back together.
Oh God, here we go. After all of that, it is now time to beg.
Why?
Well, because we obviously don't want to let each other go.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a really good idea.
Oh
I
my
think this
God.
time we'll probably get
Well, I don't.
further with.
I don't even know how we got here.
I think this time we can probably get further with it and have a better chance at it.
This is insane.
I don't, and my say is the most important to me.
Yep.
So why don't you think that's a good idea?
Are you kidding me? I cannot. I just. Oh my goodness.
I've told you why countless times I'm not going down the list again so you can bitch about me mentioning the past like a child.
Fair.
Yeah, but I thought we were going to start moving forward.
Capiche?
I thought we were going to start moving forward.
Capiche?
Kapesh.
I thought we were going to start moving forward.
Right, Salty Robot? Take the fucking L.
Forward where? When was this agreed upon?
It wasn't. It was just a good thought that I had. Hoping that you would agree to it.
I thought we were moving forward, remember? When was this agreed upon? It wasn't. It was a thought I had.
Hoping that we can do something better than what we did last time.
Oh my god, this guy's just nuts.
Well, I have told you a couple times I think we should just be friends and see what happens, but you seem to ignore that or pretend I didn't say it.
What do you got on that one, Lauren? I hope this call never ends. Well, thanks, Babs.
Well, I can't do anything unless you talk to Stacy anyway. I can't even view you on webcam unless you talk to Stacy.
What does this have to do with being together?
I've already asked her.
Okay, you're friends. Why do you need to see each other on webcam?
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
No, it doesn't. But it does make sense.
It does make sense. Dang.
As much as I don't like it, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, Eel.
I can't even.
Well,
I can't even
it
turn
is
my
what
webcam.
it is.
Yeah, it
It's
is
like-
what it is.
Can't even turn my
I
webcam
can't even turn my webcam on.
Oh god. How is the robot going to live?
Oh, really?
Not unless you talk to Stacy.
No. No.
That's the only way that I can. That's the only way that she'll let me see you.
I don't think the robot cares.
So you can't use it at all?
No. The only way that I can use it is if I'm making a video of myself and putting it on DVD, and I might do that with some songs,
What?
DVD?
like I did before. Yeah, like I did before.
Hey, hot mustard.
Recorded the songs that I have on YouTube. I recorded them on
Oh, why would you do that?
Yeah.
what and give them to Mom and Aunt Sharon, and Aunt Sharon, Uncle Clay.
Get the fuck out of here. He's making like he's making videos for his mom and his family members of him singing. What is this?
Aunt Sharon Cooley has always loved my singing
Oh yeah,
since I was a kid. She's always been big on my singing, so I've made her
Oh my goodness.
started
Sorry,
out making her a DVD.
I
And
don't
Mom wanted one, and Aunt Sharon Lady wanted one.
I don't remember that part at all. Holy shit.
Richard wanted one.
That's what I was thinking, Chris, is just right into the trash can. Oh, this is great. Mm-hmm.
I actually still have some here DVDs that I burned
DVDs I've learned.
singing.
Pardon?
I said I actually still have some DVDs here that I burned from my.
Thanks, Cornville Thruway. I mean, it sounds like wheezy at the start, but it happens.
I said I actually still have some DVDs here that I burned from my computer from me singing, videos that I made of me singing.
Is it a mixtape? What would you call that, Tim? It's a DVD. Is it a mixed DVD? Is it a mixed movie? Is it a mixed pop-up video? Is it a...
And that was actually when I was taking care of Uncle Ron that I made them. That was when I first got out of prison. Uncle Ron had dementia. I was taking care of him, staying in Aunt Sharon's old house, and well, she owned it at the time, but she owned the house right next to it too. Her and Buddy were living in the house next.
I'll try and do a will laugh. Hold on, I'm not very good at it. I can't do this. The try again.
Everybody were living in the house next to it, and Uncle Ron was renting the red house off Aunt Sharon, and Aunt Sharon had control, had power of attorney because he had dementia and his wife had already died.
Okay.
So
No, Cornville Thruway. I get that a lot. It's just an impression.
I took care of Uncle Ron for.
Okay, I can officially think. I think I can state now. I apologize to anyone. There is no blow up. I think, but I want to say, and this is just my humble opinion. I think the robot has slammed him enough that it makes up for it. For those that want the rage.
I took care of Uncle Ron for 3 months, and it got to the point where it was too hard to take care of him. We had to put him in a nursing home.
It's a great question. Where's this coming from?
I'd be sleeping, and he'd wind up getting up in the middle of the night.
I don't know.
Tried to get out the door.
I think that.
So I had to stick everything in the way of one door, and we had to change the locks on the other door.
Right.
So that he couldn't get out. Got to the point where I think I would only got like.
This sounds like a completely
2 hours of sleep at night, and then
sounds like a conversation ripped from something
come
else
over during
and
the
put
day
in
so
here.
I'd get some more sleep.
I mean,
before I'd have to be up almost all that night.
I don't know why this is happening.
And that's when we decided we had to put him in the nursing home because he was continuously trying to get out. Even had one time where he tried to get out, and I asked him, well, he started walking out the door, and I asked him where he was going, and he just pointed towards Aunt Sharon's house. So I called Aunt Sharon, and I told her that Uncle Ron was headed over, and he started walking across her lawn, and Aunt Sharon was out there waiting for him, and then he started heading towards the road. And Aunt Sharon told him to stop, and he said he couldn't stop. He was waiting. He had to get to the plane that Howard Hughes sent.
Oh, Howard Hughes. Thank God.
And Aunt Sharon said, "You need to stop right there right now, or I'll get Buddy." Uncle Ron said, he said, "I don't care if you get Buddy." He said, Howard Hughes is waiting for me on his plane. And it was actually main road. He was thinking that the plane was on the main road.
Okay.
So Aunt Sharon started running after him, and Uncle Ron started running. Aunt Sharon caught up to him, and unfortunately, she had to do everything she could to stop him.
You know what's funny about this story that Lauren's telling? It has nothing to do with him.
But then finally I got there, and I was able to grab his other arm.
Oh, never mind.
Walk around, and he turned around and went back. Howard Hughes is already gone.
I apologize. He was there. He
started walking back. Started bitching at Aunt Sharon. "You made me miss my plane." Oh, Jesus. He was funny.
Oh, Godfrey.
He's the one that was out in California for 50 years. He was out there. Went out when he was 19. Made a lot of money. He used to be half owner of a airport restaurant that Pee Wee Herman used to go to. They'd have, it was actually a Pee Wee Herman representative. They'd have him go there every Sunday.
Should have been Pee Wee on a Sunday morning.
I remember I went out there. I think it was when I was 17. That was the first time I went out.
Okay.
I went to the restaurant.
Oh, this makes it even worse.
I actually had my picture taken with Pee Wee Herman.
Okay. Alright, guys. Now, I know this sounds stupid, and I know these stories are very boring, but listen to this. Lauren was 17 years old He met the real Pee Wee Herman, okay? But said that a representative of Pee Wee Herman was up there. So let's just see where this goes.
I couldn't believe that. I still got the picture somewhere.
He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe he met Pee Wee Herman and took a photo with him. A picture.
You met Pee Wee.
Yep. It was actually a Pee Wee Herman representative. It was one of the guys that dressed up like Pee Wee Herman. For Pee Wee Herman.
So then you didn't.
No, I didn't meet the real Pee Wee Herman. He was just a representative. At least I think he was just a representative.
What just happened?
He looked exactly like Pee Wee Herman, so...
You just
I
said
think it
you
was-
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think that... I think it was a representative. But Uncle Ron couldn't tell me whether it was representative or it was actually Pee Wee Herman.
How do you not know?
I think it was a representative. I don't think it was the actual Pee Wee Herman.
You just said it was.
He looked exactly like him, though. Because he had all makeup on and all that shit, too, so...
Oh my god. Good lord. Please help me.
Yeah, it was funny.
I met Pee Wee Herman when I was 17. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. I had a photo with him and everything. So you met the real Pee Wee? No, I didn't.
Okay, MJ just
It was-
texted me. Said to get my fine ass over there. I'm late.
All right. I love you, Jamie.
Bye.
Bye.
Savage call out. All right, guys, that's it. Sorry there was no yelling, but I think this shined in its own way. You know, he met a Pee Wee Herman representative, but it was Pee Wee. Actually, hold on.
Yep. Yeah, it was actually...
Where's Pee Wee? I'm gonna isolate that.
I remember I went out there.
I met Pee Wee.
I think it was when I was 17. But
I think it was pretty good. I think the robot slammed him enough. I think there was a lot of stupidity and hair pulling and
the first time I went home, I went to the restaurant.
yeah.
I actually had my picture taken with Pee Wee Herman. I actually had my picture taken with
Pee Wee.
Pee Wee Herman.
Hey Pee Wee, you in the chat? You on Discord? I saw you earlier. I don't know if you're still here. But you let me know if you're around. Find me on Discord. You get Lawrence named Pee Wee. Alright guys, so that was I named it Lorney's Playhouse just due to the Pee Wee story at the end, but also Lorne was playing games for a majority of that call. So, I don't know what we learned tonight, but I know that I've lost some brain cells, but I also laughed, and that's the most important thing, you know? It's good to have fun. I love being a good person. Next week we will... What is next week? Hold on. Yeah, next week we will listen to The Next Day. I believe it doesn't go well for Lauren. With that being said... Oh, thank you, Ashley. I bless... I bless. X-Pac bless and many yellows to you all. Stay safe. See you for service next week. Most importantly, laugh and love yourself, okay? Not to sound like a cheesy sign, but it's important. It's very important. So, I'll see you next week. Oh, by the way, what is this?
I don't know all the words to the song on it, but I like the chorus. Again, oh yeah, you're the love that rescues me when the cold winds rain. Then you're so amazing, that's just how you are. And I can't turn back now, 'cause you brought me too far. I need you like water, like breath, like wind. I need you like mercy from heaven's gate. There's a freedom in your arms, and it carries me through. I need you. Oh, I need you. I need you like water, like breath, like wind. I need you like mercy from heaven's gate. There's a freedom in your eyes. Yeah, it snows on it. I need you. I need you. Yeah. I need you. Alright, my throat hurts. I love you. Bye.